Looking at question 15, study the diagram below carefully. So if you look at the diagram, there's bulb 1, 2, 3 and 4. And there are also switches 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now looking at the question, in order to get bulb 1 to glow the brightest, which of the following switches should be turned on or off? So basically what you want is bulb 1 to glow the brightest, and you are looking at the switch, the 4 switches, whether it should be open or closed. So let's take a look at one switch at a time. Let's take a look at switch 1. Should it be open or closed? Okay, actually for switch 1 it needs to be closed so that bulb 1 can light up. If switch 1 is open, bulb 1 will not even light up. So let's make a note there. Switch 1 needs to be closed for bulb 1 to light up. Okay, moving on, let's take a look at switch 2 then. Okay, switch 2, if you close switch 2 and switch 1 together, what happens is that there will be only one battery, the current will be flowing like that. Okay, so there is one battery but 3 bulbs will be sharing because they are in series. So the power from one battery is being shared by bulb 1, 2 and 3, which is not what we want, because we want bulb 1 to be the brightest. So actually switch 2 should be opened so that bulbs 2 and 3 does not light up. So let's make a note there. If switch 2 is closed, bulbs 2 and 3 will share the electric current from bulb 1. With bulb 1. So is that what we want? Of course not. So therefore, switch 2 should be open. Okay, what happens if switch 3 is closed? Let's take a look at switch 3. If switch 1 and 3 is closed, that means we will be getting 2 extra batteries to light up bulb 1. So switch 3 needs to be closed. So let's make a note. Switch 3 needs to be closed to allow two extra batteries to be used to light up bulb 1. Okay, so we need switch 3 to be closed so that we will get to use these 2 extra batteries. Now, let's take a look at the last one. What happens if we close switch 4? Okay, what happens is that when we close switch 4, we will be getting an extra battery here, but at the same time, we will also be sharing the electric current with bulb 4 because they are in a series. Okay, so we do not want to close the switch 4, so it must remain open. So switch 4, let's make a note. Switch 4 needs to remain open. And why is that so? So that bulb 4 does not share the electric current used to light up bulb 1. Okay. So now let's take a look at what we have here. Switch 1 needs to be closed. Okay. Switch 2 needs to be open. Switch 3 needs to be closed. And last but not least, for switch 4, it needs to remain open. Okay, so looking at all this, let's check out the options that we have. So we need switch 1 to be closed, so immediately we can strike out options 3 and option 4. Okay, and then switch 2 needs to be open, so option 1 is also not possible. So let's check option 2, switch 1 closed, switch 2 open, switch 3 closed, and switch 4 open. So answer should be option 2.